Right, hello, it's June 25th, Thursday, 6:59 p.m. I'm going to take a quick look at worldometers today. It's a website that I keep up with on a daily basis, constantly looking at the numbers, looking for as much info as I can. Today, USA has broken a record and with 40,000 cases. Now, the interesting thing about this is that they reported the 40,000 cases seconds before it refreshed. So they waited the entire day to report this. So most people who just kind of glance at the website, they didn't really notice this. That's brutal and shows you we're heading in the wrong direction. The kid is also a. Oh, sorry, somebody was yelling outside. Looking at the cases in the U.S., New Jersey today did some very sketchy type behavior. Look at yesterday. So New Jersey has 33 deaths counted from yesterday. However, let me see. I'm already here. Today, a couple hours ago, New Jersey adds nearly 1,900 suspected COVID-19 deaths. So they claim that they missed these, and they did add them to worldometers. They were there, but they took them off after a couple of minutes. They took out the number, and they made a note saying that they redistributed the numbers towards whatever dates they were supposed to. They had originally died in. And the news didn't really cover much on this. It kind of got swept under the rug. So it's interesting that something like that happens. And this has happened before. A couple of days ago, Spain added. Why am I being redirected? A couple of days ago, Spain added a backlog of over 1,000 deaths, and they did the same thing. But they didn't even post it in worldometers. They just kind of put a note saying that, oh yeah, we actually have these deaths. And why am I not? Well, you could easily find out. You see, I already got a lot of sources. So they added 1,000 deaths, and keep in mind they've been reporting 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 deaths the past couple of days. So it looks like they're trying to hide the deaths by these convenient backlogs, and I think that backlogs are used sort of to make a narrative for each country. If they don't want to report too many cases, just don't report them. And then later on, oh yeah, we got a backlog of 1,000, 2,000 deaths, and they shrewdly put them in so people don't notice this. It's controlling the narrative, in my opinion. So that. Also, since it's now refreshed, we have the most current numbers, just fresh. I do want to point out one thing before I go. And it's about Guatemala. Guatemala was one of those countries that was hailed for their response to the virus, and now they have fallen and they are collapsing, and there is an interesting reason as to why this happened. So new cases. Guatemala has broken its new case record by a lot. That's a very concerning 800. I think they had like 600 the day before, and then like 400 the time before that. And before that, they were always lower, like 200, 300, 100, 90, 80. So this is a very disturbing increase. But why is this happening? Why is a country that's hailed to have taken preventive measures with a president who's an ex-doctor? How did this happen? Well, it happened because of the U.S. and their own government. There's many reports. This is just one report where they actually interview people from Guatemala. So the U.S. was deporting COVID-positive immigrants to Guatemala, as well as Haiti, as well as other places, possibly even Costa Rica, because Costa Rica did the same thing. They had it contained, and then the people from the outside brought it in, and so Guatemala was sabotaged by the U.S. sending them these COVID positive patients. So America was screening them, but they weren't testing them for the virus. I think they were just testing for a fever, And when Guatemala received them, they also just tested for a fever. They didn't do an actual coronavirus test. And these people ended up causing community spreads, and now Guatemala is in a collapse. And they call America's the Wuhan. They call America the Wuhan of the Americas. So, that's today's worldometer update and some things that I noticed. I have a very big project I'm about to do in a few minutes. So stay tuned for that.